90% of real estate agents fail because everybody's lying about how to be successful. You are told you need to beg your friends and family for deals, you need to cold call and door knock and spend money on mailers and flyers and all these different things in the hopes of getting your name out there, whatever that means. What if I told you there's a different way? Well, there is. You do not need to door knock, cold call, you don't need to do any of these things, and you certainly don't need to spend any money. I don't think you should spend any money until you're making $100,000. And the truth is, the better way exists, but the experts in the industry are telling you that you have to do it their way because it's the only way that exists. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's another way. Everything for me changed when I was actually able to focus on sales. I was stopping trying all kinds of new lead generation sources and praying to God something worked. I stopped attending every webinar and training on all the new nonsense and new forms and all this different stuff. I stopped building marketing material and focusing on logos and colors, and none of this led to any traction whatsoever when it comes to deals. What I started doing was I went all in on focusing on sales. I did two things. One, I learned a proven sales process, and two, I generated tons of leads, like lots of them. The good news is you don't have to do it the same way I did. I personally did this by ramping up my marketing budget to $50,000 per month within my first year. And the good news is you have a better, much easier, much better option. I'll share with you exactly what that is, but let me give a quick background on myself. My name is Christian Stubbs. I'm the owner and leader of Onyx Homes, and I got into the business in 2019. And before that, I was in the dealership industry, and I was there for about 4 years. And my plan was to try to become financially free through buying real estate and building a investment portfolio. And I had my money set aside to buy my first investment property at the age of 25. And after working in a career that I absolutely hated for 4 years, I decided to take that money and take a leap of faith and invest that into myself. And that was when I started in my real estate career in June of 2019. So in May of 2019, I quit my multi-six-figure a year job, and I started my career in real estate in June of 19. And I did what most agents do. I joined a big name brokerage because they were number one in the industry and they had the best training, and I did everything they suggested. I spent all the money on signs and all the money on marketing and all the training on the new stuff and all the forms. And 5.5 months later, I was in 3 deals. I was at a position where I was thinking, gosh, do I need to go back to my previous career? And the reality was sitting in team meetings, listening to all the vendors I was supposed to be using for all my deals. And I just remember thinking, like, what deals? 90% of the people in this room haven't done a deal all year. And that was when it occurred to me that I was doing something wrong. Something had to change, and it did. I was doing it wrong. I was spending 90% of my time on doing things that were not sales. This is what most real estate agents do. At the beginning of 2020, I was able to go all in on lead generation. From that moment forward, I was able to spend all of my time talking to and generating new leads, and I'm talking about a lot of them. Over the next 24 months, I generated over $1.1 million in commissions. And I was only able to do this because of 4 major things. Number 1, I generated a lot of leads, like lots of them. Number 2, I created and followed a proven process to convert those leads at a very high rate. Number 3 is I was able to focus on sales because I had my accountability from my admin team. Number 4 is I had the support of my admin team so that I could focus on selling while they did pretty much everything else. Now, remember earlier I shared with you that you do not need to do it the same way that I did. Well, here's why. At the beginning of 2022, I made the very hard decision to jump completely out of sales. And I did this because I realized the traditional brokerage model is broken. No wonder 90% of agents fail, and honestly, I'm lucky I wasn't one of them. Now I spend all of my time building our team, Onyx Homes. Our mission is to create a new standard in the industry, and our goal is to allow our agents to focus on what they do best, which is sales, so that they can build a business from start to finish. The same principles that made me successful early in my career are the same exact ones that are making our agents on our team successful. We do the same 4 things. We generate tons of opportunities for our agents so they don't have to go out and do it themselves. We have a proven sales process to increase conversion rates across the board. We have a ton of built-in accountability to keep you on track and we have the support staff so that you can focus on what you do best, which is selling. So those are the 4 things. Our agents honestly have more support than most agents that are 10, 20, 30 years in the business with huge budgets. Let me break down each of these 4 things in a little bit more detail so you can tactically see how this increases your business. And these 4 things all create a flywheel effect that makes your business grow faster and faster and faster, assuming that's what you want. So number 1 is opportunity for leads. Most agents spin their wheels trying to find ways to generate leads when you can just generate leads from the team. The big thing that this does is more leads gets you way more reps on getting better at actually converting leads. More leads helps you build a database much faster. More leads also generates more past clients and more opportunities for referrals. So your opportunity for leads is one thing, but it's not even the most important. It's not the things that our agent actually likes the most about our team. Number 2 is the proven process. This is the proven sales process is probably the most popular thing the agents joining our team take advantage of. And this is where you stop recreating a wheel every single time you get a new lead. Following a proven process means you are going to handle every single lead the exact same way every single time. What this is going to do is it's going to increase your conversion rates. Now, with increased conversion rates, you're going to sell more houses, make more money, have more past clients. You're also going to be able to generate more referrals from your happy past clients. You're also going to be able to not only just make more money, you're going to be able to dramatically outspend your competition. This is why I was able to ramp my advertising up to $50,000 per month. It's because I was converting way higher than other agents in the marketplace. And last but not least, when you convert at a higher rate, you are likely doing more deals and making more money per deal because you're following a process that's going to give you a higher commission percentage. And we have agents that are 2 weeks in the business that are following this proven process and able to see immediate results, which means you can do it as well too. And again, more leads with higher conversion rate leads to even more deals and past clients, which adds to this flywheel effect. Number 3 is the built-in accountability. So keeping consistent to doing what you need to do is something that's going to get you off of the roller coaster of good months and bad months over and over and over in your career. We want you to be consistent and growing to the potential you want. Last but not least, number 4 is the support so that you can focus on selling, taking almost everything else off of your plate. Let the pros do what they're good at. You focus on sales, which is you're good at. That is a win-win and also leads to more deals. Now, if you're thinking this sounds great, but how does it actually work? Let's look at some real stats. 90% of real estate agents fail, and that means 10% actually succeed. Well, at Onyx Homes, 70% of our agents that follow our proven process are successful. So what that actually means is an agent that joins our team is 7 times more likely to be successful with our team versus anywhere else in the industry. But again, that sounds great, but it really doesn't paint the entire picture, because this is what it looks like for an agent that just joins our team. But the full picture is a lot of agents are able to double and even triple their business over the next handful of years because of this flywheel approach. Now, I want to share this with you because I think this is incredibly important. Generating more and more leads is going to help you build a bigger database. Following a proven sales process is going to help you convert more leads. Having built-in accountability is going to create more consistency in your business, and leveraging support is going to help you focus on selling. All of this spins this flywheel to help you do more deals and build a better business. But that still doesn't show everything that happens. His next layer on the flywheel is because you're converting more leads, you're generating more past clients who are going to refer you more business. And you're going to get more referrals because of the built-in accountability to do the things that generate referrals. And the support system is going to help you market to generate more leads. And this is where you start to see real growth, building your business from start to finish. This system has consistently created one successful agent after another. All you have to do is follow a proven process and put in the work that's required to be successful. With this flywheel, you can build a repeat and referral business in 3 to 5 years instead of waiting 20 to 30 years like the experts talk about. Not to mention, you can make a ton of money along the way. I've got a few case studies that I want to share with you as well of agents that were in your shoes and have been with us and have seen a massive change in their business. The first one I have is Danielle. She was a lot of experience in the industry. She was part-time, no systems, no structures, and she wasn't really doing anything consistently. And after she joined, she was able to go from part-time to full-time, and she immediately started seeing success. She became a mentor. She is likely to have more transactions in the next 90 days than she has in the last 2 years combined. Christina is a brand new agent who joined us with zero sales experience whatsoever. She was like a sponge when she joined, learned the proven process, hit all the benchmarks, and within just 8 months, she is on pace to do $12 million in her first full year. Mary's another similar example where she's in real estate as a second career. She was an entrepreneur before, and she joined us she was a solo agent at a big name brokerage and was not seeing traction. Joined Onyx Homes and then had learned our process, hit our benchmarks, and within about 8 months as well too, she is on a pace to do about $20 million in her first full year. Now, on the other end of that, we have Nicole, who is a poster child of an agent who's been on the team for several years and has built an incredible business. Her very first year in the business, she was brand new and she did 16 company-generated transactions, but she was still a little afraid to go after her self-generated or her SOI. And after that experience, she was able to go after her SOI, take advantage of the support of the marketing team, and she did over $440,000 in GCI in her third year in the business. You've heard my personal story where I was able to focus on sales and go from 3 deals in my first 6 months to $1.1 million in GCI the next 2 years, and it was only because of those 4 things. If you are willing to follow a proven process and put in the work that's required to be successful, you can do it too. Now, I have some next steps and homework for you going through this. The really good news is you don't have to do any of this on your own. If you are ready to make a breakthrough in your business, I've got 2 different things for you. Number 1 is I share our entire sales masterclass, exactly what I did to do 1.1 million GCI, and exactly what I train our agents on in order to create one successful agent after another. You can get this inside of our free community, start to finish in real estate. I would do this by going to onyxhomes.com, clicking on the Agent Hub. Once you get here, you can click the Start to Finish in Real Estate community, drop your information to join over 1,000 agents already in that community. Now, if you are in Southern California or in a market that we serve, and you are willing to follow a proven process, you're willing to put in the work, and you are full-time in the business, click the Join Our Team button, and you can learn all about what we offer to our agents. If it sounds good, you can apply, and we will see you on a call. So go to onyxhomes.com, click the Agent Hub up on the top right, and I'll see you on this next video, which is the blueprint to get to your first or your next $100,000 in commissions. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.